But I really don't give a fuck anymore. Most of you motherfuckers are dumb fucking cunt. Just like when you believe that Me Too bullshit, all the other fucking garbage. You guys are all fucking dumb. And it's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. Fucking believe these fucking creeps? Ugh. Whatever, dog. At the end of the day, I'm going to keep getting booked. I'm probably going to start fighting again. I'm probably going to do a lot of other shit. Fucking crushing on OnlyFans because I've got a big fucking you know what. And I'm nice as fuck, dude. Everybody, if you don't like me, unfollow. Go fuck yourselves, alright? I don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, the cream fucking rises to the top. And I'm really, really tired of trying to be nice to everybody. Because I hate to break it to you. Most of you guys are fucking morons.
YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Prince Maverick. We had to spin the block back around, man, for this dumbass person, Matt Riddle. Oh, God. Might as well go ahead and strap in because we got some questions to ask. Let's dive right into it. Matt Riddle, in my honest opinion, is trying to sabotage CM Punk. I find it so funny that Matt Riddle, listen, Matt Riddle of all people, had the nerve, the audacity to call out CM Punk, our uncle, Phil Brooks, when he just stole money from a charity event. Now listen, this is not the first time he's actually addressed Punk within the last couple of months or so. No. See, this goes back to when he first addressed him way back when CM Punk went to Saudi Arabia for the first time back in June, which we'll get to later. But for now, I'm just sitting here scratching my head with a conspiracy theory. Like, is he trying to purposely sabotage CM Punk's last chance, bro? Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this CM Punk run. I'll be honest. His last run is more PG Punk than it's ever been. I'll be completely honest with you, bro. I've been waiting for the voice of the voiceless to pop back up on my television screen since he got back. But I guess we haven't got that version of him, and we won't. But listen, I'll also be the one to tell you that he knows he's on his last chance. He knows he's on his last opportunity with this company. So why the fuck does Matt Riddle think, or would think in the back of his mind, or have an inkling in the back of his mind that Punk is going to go out of his way to entertain this? I don't know if he does. If Punk entertains this in the slightest way, which we're about to get into, he is not the brightest person in the world either, which I hope he stays a pretty bright person. Matt Riddle doesn't seem to be a bright person. He talks about CM Punk being a creeper in the locker room, the NXT locker room, going down to the NXT locker room and hanging around all the females way too often. Now pause. I get it. Just from the way it look, just from the way it feel, just from the atmosphere. Look, man, I get it. But you got to remember, he's down there training them. He's trying to become the next leader after Shawn Michaels down there. But I get it. I get how it will look objectively. Shit could look kind of weird, all right? But Punk, did you not know he was down there to train those young athletes, those young talent, Matt Riddle? Matt Riddle, of all people, he is literally a terrible, and I do mean a terrible example of how a human being should even function in a normal world half the time. But yet you got the audacity to call this man a creep just because he's actually trying to fill out the developmental program down at NXT. He's trying to fill out the developmental space down at NXT to become the next coach, the next head coach after HBK. You knew that already. But no, you're going to use that and exploit that and make this man look bad. You're going to use that. He's going to use that, which he did. You don't even have to think hard about the amount of fuckery that Matt Riddle has put himself through with his own family, you know? So let's not go there just yet. This is the same man, right? Who is going out there claiming CM Punk is a creeper. This is the same Matt Riddle who's also showing his member to underage girls on OnlyFans. I want you to let that sink in for a moment. He's showing off his member to girls who are probably underage on OF. But yet, you call this man a creep? Okay, let's continue. My conspiracy theory is still there. I still think he's trying to sabotage Punk's last chance. Yet, you want to also call this man out for hanging around and spending too much time with like a Cora Jade down in NXT when she was there, or Roxanne Perez when she was down there. Now she's on the main roster. You know, like, because he's seen them as his daughter figures. You know, him and his wife actually seen them as their kids, you know, like the little versions of them, you know, little punkers, little AJ Lees. You know what I mean? Like, is he trying to catch him in his feelings? Is he trying to catch CM Punk in his feelings or something, man? Like, I don't really know what the deal is here. Is he trying to egg him on to lose his job or something? To lose his spot in the main event scene at least? What is he trying to do? What is Matt Riddle trying to accomplish by being an attention whore? This is a cry for attention. This is desperation on levels I haven't seen before in a while from a wrestler, bro. In quite some time. Look, what is he trying to do? Is he trying to really catch this man off guard? Is he trying to get him to react prematurely? Somebody tell the Prince what's going on with Matt Riddle. He is on one, man. My God, my conspiracy theory is that he's doing the best he can to get this man's attention, and also to not only sabotage him, but to get him to respond negatively. He is trying to place seeds down he's trying to plant little seeds in order to get our Uncle Phil Brooks to respond, CM Punk to respond back to him. He's trying to get CM Punk to respond back to him out of a sign of desperation for some glimpse of attention. I don't know what the fuck the reason is why. I don't. One very important aspect of this whole goal it has a logic gap, though. He's got one logic gap. If this is his goal, it does have at least one logic gap. You know, from what he's trying to commit to here. He hasn't been taken serious in almost 2 to 3 years, bro. Guys, this is the same Matt Riddle who stole from a charity event, sent the deposit back, and then claimed he didn't know it was supposed to be a charity event in the first place. Yeah, I'm hearing a whole lot about that on the interweb machine. Everywhere. Every fucking article, every damn channel was saying it. Yeah, I'm hearing a whole lot about those rumors of him stealing those people money, knowing damn well it actually was a charity event, and then trying to flip the script and play victim like he didn't know that was supposed to be a charity event the entire time. But let the company, that's his side of it, let the company tell you it was always a charity event, Matt.
We have another huge announcement for you. That's right. Myself and my UK partners today are excited to announce that all of the profits from the tickets will go towards the following charities: help for homeless veterans and survivors of bereavement by suicide. Both of these amazing charities are proudly supported by the mayor.
You can take it for what you think, regardless of what the truth is, though. This doesn't change the fact that Matt Riddle is being desperate. All the way to the point where he called out this man's wife. That's right. He even tackled AJ Lee. And I'll actually quote this. This is from Ringside News. The desperation levels got that deep. Matt Riddle says AJ Lee got around during a rant about CM Punk. And I quote, "CM Punk's a pussy. He can't beat me in a fight. If he wants to step up, he can meet me in a bare knuckle boxing fight, an MMA cage, whatever, dude." So this is him going on ranting in his little interview. And then he continues to go on saying, and I quote, "I don't think he's fake, and I think he's a creep. I don't know. I feel like he's just lingering around NXT locker room a little too much. There's a lot of things about him. He has like a Cora Jade and his daughter and everything, and everybody he kind of oversees." So that's when he was talking about him being a creep. But this is when it gets fishy. This is when I start to really, really question. What is Matt Riddle's goal here, guys? When you talk about another man's wife, you basically asking for the smoke. And I quote, well, AJ, you know, I have no problems with her. She never stepped into it. I mean, to be fair, I'm not one to talk. I'm a little fucked up myself, but she did go get around from what I heard. But no disrespect to that. Now pause. Every time somebody says no disrespect, you pretty much leading into the disrespect. You're opening the gates to disrespect, bro. Come on, man. Every single time. But I'm not even gonna go there. This man knew what he was doing. He's egging CM Punk on. I'm telling y'all, man. This is my conspiracy theory. Y'all gotta believe me. Because going back to another point we made earlier in the video, his comments about CM Punk in Saudi Arabia, I can take this all the way back to June. Now spinning back to that point, here's his comments about CM Punk in Saudi Arabia with the kid. He unloads on CM Punk even then. And I quote, to the real ones that pay everyone else's bills and outwork most people in their professions, much respect. But to all of the cunts that literally can't even pay rent, let alone support themselves, you have a voice opinion. We could all suck my dick, and we're not gonna go there. This nigga is just on one when you're talking about having a big member or whatever. But let's skip down to the bottom. He says we can all suck his member, right? And he keeps supporting the dude that literally pushes random kids. He's talking about Punk, by the way, guys. He can't win a fight and botches every other second in the ring. Also, a lot of people are making accusations, and I say I have no criminal record, and any claim I made was 100% true. Now, pause. I have no clue what the fuck he's talking about there. All I know is that he was adamant on ripping apart CM Punk. Any chance that CM Punk had, I will say this about Uncle Phil. Any chance Uncle Phil has had to actually redeem himself since being back in the company, yeah, has it caused him to be PG Punk? Of course it has. But I will say at the very fucking least, the man behind CM Punk, our Uncle Phil Brooks, the man behind the character, became a better person. Can you say the exact same thing for Matt Riddle? A man who actually sabotaged his own family and now is trying to sabotage another man's family? Matthew Riddle, can you say that about yourself? That you actually are willing to step aside and humble yourself enough to apologize to this charity event that you basically stole from, but you want to sit here and cope and actually pass the time and blame somebody else for your fucking problems? You know, the exact same thing that you're used to doing? Never taking responsibility, never taking accountability. You need to put the damn weed down, bruh, and actually start taking some damn accountability, Matt. Instead of making new stories about people and trying to take the heat off of you. That's exactly what he's trying to do. Trying to take the heat off of himself by pointing the finger and looking towards someone else's direction. Good job, Matt. Good job.
Whoop-de-doo.
Hope y'all like the video. That's all I got for y'all. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below. Matt Riddle is a piece of work, bro. I'm telling you, man. This guy.